I'm sitting down here just looking up at these guys after that fellow left. I couldn't remember the name of the little white one, Egret. So it's from the heron family. They're both the gray heron or the blue heron. I'm not quite sure which one that is yet. And the egret are from the same family. And I got so excited that I kind of messed them up. It's the crane is the one that's longevity, and what the heron stands for, and the egret are the same family. They just stand. It's amazing because it's clearly one of my totems. It's they stand for self-determination and standing on your own 2 feet. You know, with the long legs that they have. And what you'll notice was, the gray heron was up in the tree, and the little white egret, he didn't know that he was up there, and he flew up there, and when he saw him, he thought, oops, and he moved to the side. The fact that they're both up there together is unusual, because they generally are loners. They're people that are comfortable being on their own. They know what's best for them. They follow non-traditional paths. They are not interested in keeping up with the Joneses. The fact that if you have an issue for standing on your own 2 feet, you need to learn to stand on your own 2 feet, and also pay attention to what you know is best for you, and it's not going to necessarily be what other people think is best for you. You also, being that you're okay being on your own and traveling your own path, you're going to probably see things and be able to take advantage of things that other people won't even notice. That's the message that comes from heron and egret. They're a bird of Egyptian interest for a very long time. This place is absolutely magical. Hi. He's awfully friendly, isn't he? So here we are in Sherry's Wonderland, and we're going to do a reading. So you guys, I'm sorry, but I just grabbed 2 decks, and again, I grabbed the Archangel Power deck. So I hope you guys aren't getting tired of me doing readings from this deck. I love it, so I keep grabbing it. I don't know, the pictures on these cards, they're so easy to read. You know, there's so much detail, and I love that. I'm gonna let you guys look around. Hopefully the light, I'm trying not to have it so that the light is in the camera's way, because I often don't realize until afterwards when I look back. Here, let's look over that way. That way's really pretty. Maybe we'll catch those guys flying off. And if they do, while we're having our reading, you know I'm gonna flip out. So I'm just gonna let you guys kind of look around here while I shuffle our cards. Woo! We're gonna have to look up pigeon, because right now I can't think. My mind's just like, I'm fascinated by all the stuff that's around me right now. So it's got to be a community bird. I mean, you know it is. So it's about community. All right. Let's ask for a card and see what we get. Oh, it's an awesome card. Peace. Release the past. There's a more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. And there's a white dove above him, and this is Archangel Ariel. So be at peace with the past. Allow it to go. Allow it to fade away, and allow the new to come forward. Maybe we've been holding on to the past and caught up in emotions of it, and what we think we want to see. And we're being told that it's time to let it go and be at peace with that, and that there's more coming for us. If we're having a difficult time with this, letting the past go, then we need to ask Spirit to help us to release the past. Help us make it easier for us. This is probably a time of change that's been, you know it's been coming. We've been speaking a lot about change and past experiences that don't serve us anymore, and we're supposed to let go of them. And the time has come. Sometimes it comes with sadness, sometimes it's a relief. But if we're going through a difficult time dealing with these endings in our life, then we need to ask Archangel Ariel, and he'll help us deal with this. But it's time for new adventures to come. You know, the time when the caterpillar turns into a butterfly, and it's time to fly into new adventures. And you are actually supposed to allow yourself to feel whatever emotions you're feeling. I've been dealing with some people recently, and you know, they're beating themselves up because they have these feelings that they're holding on to, and they feel like they should be stronger. And I said, you know, no, we're supposed to feel them. We're supposed to, there's a time of mourning, and there's a time for crying, and there's a time for sadness, and we have to go through all those emotions. We can't leave them all pent up. You know, it's not good for us. There is actually crying tears of sadness are actually very, very healing, because it relieves toxins, many toxins in your body. So everything that happens in our life, the good and the bad, it all serves a purpose. So it's time for us to let go and honor our emotions as we're going through this. Okay, so I'm going to ask for another card and see what it is that they want to tell us. Decision. Release yourself from that which holds you back and need to detox unnecessary worry based on lack of self-confidence. So we've had this one just recently. I think we had it in our reading. How the bird is in the cage and the other birds are flying, and he feels he's trapped, and yet really the cage door is open. It's just a matter of him choosing to leave now. He's been choosing to hold on instead of flying off to new adventures. So I think they both come together. The fact that he feels like he's stuck in this cage when he's actually not is the self-confidence that they're asking you. You know, this worry that you have is based on a lack of self-confidence, because you think you're trapped in this position, but it's actually your choice to be able to move. So what that means, you can get out of it when you want to. So unnecessary worry. So those are those messages. So let's see if we've got one more. Okay. I was kind of hoping that those guys would fly while we were up here. Can you see him in his little crest? He's like, I don't know how much you guys can zoom in. I don't think you can get in as closely as I can. But his little crest, every time he goes to clean his wing, pops up on top. He's so adorable. Okay. Oh, I can't shuffle these cards properly. Shoot. Sorry, guys. Here, take a look around while I try and do this. Take a look around. For those of you that are in colder climates, it's actually getting quite warm right now. It's very, very still here. We don't have any breeze right now, but the Santa Ana winds are about to start. And as I was driving around this morning, really super early, like 5:30, 6 o'clock, they said that it's going to be like 87 or 88 in Burbank. So that's inland a little bit, but it's going to be warm. And I'm in jeans and a sweatshirt, so I need to probably switch into a sundress before we head up a little bit. Okay, here we go. Ten of Ariel. There is so very much to be grateful for. Financial success and the promise of retirement, a rich and rewarding family life. Okay, so Ariel, there is very much to be grateful for. I mean, look at where we are right now. It's incredible. Financial success, so things that you've been working on financially will be coming to your benefit. Promise of retirement. That would be lovely, wouldn't it? I don't know about that, if that's me right now, but it might be for some of you. And a rich and rewarding family life. So they're in the city of Paris, it looks like. There's the Eiffel Tower. So it's about taking trips. Maybe you're going to have enough money that you're going to be able to go on a trip. Sitting in that cafe. Kids are dancing around. It's basically just telling you that there is good times and financial success and good things happening for your family, which is really nice. Also, if you are maybe needing some help you can call upon Spirit to help you with financial success, so that you don't need to struggle. It's also speaking to you that about family. It's talking about, I think that's about the pigeons that I was seeing, that your family, and it doesn't necessarily have to be your birth family. It could be a chosen family, like a spiritual family, or just people. You know how sometimes you choose people in your life that aren't naturally born into your life as your family, and it's talking about these bonds being very, very strong. So that's really, really, and then that you've got this love and support around you, so be grateful for it. So pay attention to that. So ones that maybe are going through a difficult time, so these ones that maybe are having to let go of things in their life and they're going through a difficult time, focus on the fact that you've actually got a really good family and support system around you, and you need to be grateful for that, and you can lean upon that. I think those things are connecting together. They're also talking about happily ever after and family trees. It's important to me, actually, because as we walked along here, I was saying, as we walked, I felt like going over these bridges. The bridges are connecting. They're all connecting. That's like family ties, and it was connecting on the way over to where the whales were, which are your soul, honoring your soul's path. So it's about, I think it's about also looking into the roots of your family and being grateful and seeing how far you've come and learning from the lessons of your family. Going back in your family history, sometimes we have to go back and into the history of our family to realize and see maybe patterns that we have. And maybe we've been working on breaking patterns, and that's what's letting go of the past. And so taking a look at how far you've come. All of that kind of all wraps up together. I think that they wrap up together really, really well. I feel like there's one more card, which is weird. I don't normally do. Yeah, you know what? When I do readings for myself and for others, I always do 4 cards. I do 3 for the week because I get, I don't know, I just do that. But normally I do 4. So I feel like that there's another card that we need to ask for. One last card, and then I'm going to go find my friend and see if he wants to go get something to eat because I'm getting hungry. These guys are still up in that tree. Okay, one last card. Leap of faith. Believe in yourself. Listen to your heart. Do what gives you joy. And there's a dog behind him. The dog stands for loyalty and love, unconditional love. Believe in yourself. So love yourself. You have to love yourself before you can love another. Looks like he's going on a journey, so a leap of faith. It's what I'm doing. He's on a path. He's following his path, and they're asking you to take a leap of faith. Go for it. Believe in yourself. Listen to your heart. Follow your heart. Listen to what your heart is telling you. Remember we said before how sometimes what other people are thinking isn't necessarily what's for our good and our highest good, but we need to know, or we do know, and we need to listen to what our own hearts are saying. And remember with the crane and the egret, they were talking about knowing what's the best for you, that you know what's best for you. So this is Archangel Metatron that's speaking to us, and he's gonna you can call upon him to assist you in moving forward on your path and finding your path and seeing whether you're meant to go. So maybe we'll ask him on this trip to help me, send me in the direction that I'm meant to go, and connect me with who I'm supposed to connect with, and see the sights that I'm supposed to see, and understand the messages that are coming to me. A message that I'm going to look up in the book here and see if there's something else. Archangel Metatron. So he's asking that you're being encouraged to